You're watching a god who is psychologically a terrified child. Wesker is not that. Wesker does not need to be loved. Wesker does not need to be seen as a hero. Wesker does not care to be understood. He is driven by ideology, not insecurity, by evolution, not ego, by control, not chaos. Another major misunderstanding is where Wesker's power actually comes from. It's not his speed, it's not his strength, it's his mind. He plays the long game. He moves corporations, governments, and bioweapons like pieces on a board. He doesn't threaten with emotional volatility. He suffocates with inevitability. By the time you realise you've lost, he's already left the room. Antony Starr's intimidation style is predatory and explosive. It feels like a bomb that might go off at any second. Wesker is not a bomb. Wesker is poison already in the bloodstream. Even vocally, they are opposites. Every iconic Wesker portrayal is restrained, flat, clinical. His voice never rises unless he wants it to. The calm is the weapon. Starr's voice work is expressive, reactive, emotionally charged. He dominates through volatility. Wesker dominates through absence of volatility. And then there's the core psychological difference that can't be bridged. Homelander is defined by emotional dependency. Every action he takes circles back to his need for love, worship, and approval. Strip that away, and the character collapses. Wesker has already stripped that away himself. He rejected humanity long before he rejected morality. His motivation isn't attention, it's transcendence. Casting Starr would automatically inject emotional need into a character who canonically operates without it. At that point, you're no longer adapting Wesker. You're rewriting him into a different archetype entirely. The he looks the part argument is ultimately a cosplay argument. Wesker was never iconic because of his hair or his sunglasses. He was iconic because of cold ideological purity, because he felt less like a man and more like a walking thesis on human extinction. Homelander is a god who wants to be loved. Wesker is a god who already buried that need. They may look similar on the surface, but psychologically, they are opposites. Casting Antony Starr as Wesker wouldn't be bold. It would be safe, familiar, comfortable. You'd end up with Homelander in a trench coat instead of the clinically detached architect of global extinction that Wesker is meant to be. And for a character whose terror comes from absolute control, emotional instability isn't just the wrong direction. It breaks the character completely.